Hi, and welcome to my 200 subscriber celebration. I'm so excited about this. And so today's video is going to be a Q&A, and I might also do some book tags and stuff just to keep things interesting. I have some sort of book tags that are like the scenario book tags where you pull characters out of jars and things like that. I have those prepared, so I might do those if I don't get a whole lot of questions, just to keep things interesting. And yeah, so I'm going to wait a minute before I start answering the questions that have been asked in advance, because I said that you could ask me on Twitter and on Instagram and basically any social media. You could ask questions. So I have a couple of those, and I will wait a minute to see if anybody who has asked the questions shows up to this so that they can see it answered live. Otherwise, I'm just going to get into some other things. So I hope all of your days have been going well. I've been pretty busy today, actually. I I filmed like 5 videos today, which sounds insane, but it ended up being that many because one, I had planned to film today already, and then I forgot to charge my camera all the way up, so it was only like part of the way charged up, so that I had to like film a couple videos and then I had to wait for it to recharge all the way and then I could film some more. So I ended up actually filming more than I would have because my battery gets about 2 hours of battery life, and for some reason the footage on my videos is always really long. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of filming already today, so thought that it would be a good enough day to just like do the live stream today as well. That way I'd be like ready. I don't know if that made any sense. So yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna get started on answering the questions. So I don't want to just like sit here and not answer the questions. So I have 2 questions that people have asked me in advance, and the first one is, who is the YouTuber who inspires you the most? And for that one, um, that would have, I think that would be Christine from Poland Bananas Books. I pretty much watch mostly booktubers and author tubers, but there are some YouTubers that I watch, but I don't really like watch every single video the way I do with booktube people. So I would say Christine because she has so much enthusiasm for every single video she does, and like her enthusiasm is really good, and then her quality of video, her editing is just like way top notch, and I love her videos. She puts so much into them. You can tell she like puts so much time into her videos, and they're always amazing. And I actually got the chance to meet her at Y'all Fest last year, so that was super fun. She was of course very nice, and yeah, so that's my answer for that one. She is awesome. And I also met Kat and Jesse, and they are amazing as well. They're all very nice people, at least for the few minutes that I saw them when they were like bombarded with like at the meetup, everybody was crowding around them. And they were all like super nice and like gave everybody a chance to take a picture or get something signed or whatever. And so they were just like very nice. And I guess they waited around until like everybody got a chance to say hi to them, which is also very nice because I think I waited a while before I got to say hi to them. So they're very considerate of the people who are just like waiting to see them. And the second question is, if you could jump into one book and stop a character from doing something, what would it be? Oh, I meant to prepare something for this. Like I prepared my answer, but like ah, I don't know if this is going to work. I need like a big marker. This is gonna look terrible. But my answer for the question, if I could jump into a book and stop a character from doing something, what would it be? Um, the answer for this is actually, it would be Harry Potter, not the character, the book Harry Potter, the Deathly Hallows. And so, oh, I didn't realize it went backwards. Okay, so basically, what I'm about to say for my answer is a spoiler for Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So if you have not read that, you can mute this until the spoiler goes away. But basically, I would stop whatever wizard, I forget who it is even, who kills Fred. Um, I would stop them from doing whatever spell kills him. Because I think, what is it? Something gets shattered, then like the stones fall on him or something, I believe. And it's really sad. So he was definitely my most upsetting death in the Harry Potter series. So I would undo that, definitely. I know there are a lot of people, like deaths that are really tragic, especially at the end of the Battle of Hogwarts, but that one is the most tragic to me, especially for poor George, because throughout the series, Fred and George were just my favorite characters. They always made it so funny, and then the fact that George now has to live without his twin is just really depressing to me. So I would stop that from happening. There are a lot of deaths I would like to prevent, actually, but I am going to go with that one because that traumatized me the most as a child or teenager, actually. So yes, that's actually all of the questions that I got in advance. So um, I might actually get started on doing some of the book tags, and then if people end up jumping in on this live stream, then I will gladly go back to answer questions, because I don't know if I should like look up random questions to answer. I don't know if that's a thing people do in Q&As. That might be weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the book tags that I had prepared, because I feel like that's also a kind of fun thing I could do on a live stream. And then if anybody shows up, they can go ahead and jump in and like offer their opinions and stuff. The first one I'm doing is, okay, I'm gonna actually write in the chat real quick like what I'm doing. So if anybody shows up, they're not confused. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of times in live streams when people come in at random moments, they're kind of confused about what's going on. So all I'm doing is I'm putting in the chat that I'm currently doing the "You're Not Good Enough" book tag, so they know what is going on. This tag is really fun. I've been seeing it around a lot. It's basically like different scenarios where and then you pick out, you have a whole bunch of characters in a jar. I have enough characters for this one, and then the next tag I'm going to do. Um, and so there's the scenarios, and then you pick out 2 characters at a time, and then you pick out which character would fulfill the scenario better. And by fulfilling it, I mean which one is not good enough, because these scenarios are like people who let you down in some way. And I think that's a good way to explain it. People who let you down, and that's why it's like you're not good enough book tag. I feel like the "You're Not Good Enough" book tag is kind of a confusing name for it, though. But that's beside the point. So the first question is, 1 spot left on your spelling bee team. Who gets it? And I rephrased the questions a little bit just because I was writing them all by hand because my computer doesn't like it when anything else is happening when I do a live stream. So I didn't want to have like other videos open just to have the questions in front of me. So who would I want on my spelling bee team? I don't know any character that would be great for this, but oh, okay. Hermione from Harry Potter and Cinder from the Lunar Chronicles. Well, that was really easy. Definitely want Hermione on my spelling bee team because she's like knows everything. So I'm assuming she can spell. She knows spells. Oh, next one. Both characters want to kill you. Who do you kill first so you have a better shot at surviving? This one's always funny. Have Magnus Bane wants to kill me. Why would he want to kill me? I'm so nice. I feel like I'd get along well with Magnus because we both really love glitter. And Isabel Lightwood, no. Oh no. Who would, why? 2 of my favorite characters want to kill me. This is so sad. Um, Isabel or Magnus? Ooh, this is hard. I feel like I would have to kill Isabel first because Magnus knows magic. I think Isabel first because I feel like she would frighten me more. And then Magnus could potentially be reasoned with. I don't know. I feel like if Isabel wants to kill me, she's gonna kill me. But Magnus, I could like maybe distract him or talk my way out of it somehow. Like maybe, I don't know, talk about fashion or something and distract him. I could talk about fashion. I don't know. I'm gonna say Izzy, and then I'm still gonna die either way. Either of them are after me, I'm dead. Next one is you're on the Bachelorette and down to these 2 characters. Who gets the rose? And if you haven't watched The Bachelor or Bachelorette, basically you give roses to the people you want to stay. So it's like, who would I want to keep in the running romantically? Let's see. Finnick Odair from Hunger Games. Or Dobby from Harry Potter. Aww. Well, sweet as Dobby is, we're gonna go purely for like a romantic standpoint. I would definitely have to go with Finnick because I think he is like much more suited for me, seeing as I am not a house elf. So I'm gonna go with Finnick. However, speaking of Finnick, the next question is a Hunger Games question. You've been chosen for the Hunger Games. Uh-oh, that's not good. Why am I chosen? Like, I never win raffles and things, so I feel like I'd be pretty safe for the Hunger Games. But apparently, the one raffle, the raffle of death, the one that I don't want to win, that's the one I win because that would be my luck. Who would volunteer in my place? If Rowan from Air of Fire, The Sword of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. Ooh, and Dmitry Belikov. Ooh, I feel like either one of them would volunteer for their like love interest female. And I feel like either one of them could also easily win the Hunger Games. I feel like Dmitry though is a lot more likely to because he's just a little bit nicer. Rowan is kind of scary. Like I like Rowan fine, but he's a little intense and he's a little scary. So I think purely like say I think Dimitri is much more likely to. Like Rowan would volunteer for Selena, but then like I don't think he'd need to, and I think Selena would be really, really mad at him if he volunteered for her because she's like, I can win on my own. Like anyone from Throne of Glass could win the Hunger Games, honestly. Okay. You are the next DC Marvel superhero with your own TV show, of course. Sweet. I've always wanted to be a superhero, so this is a dream come true. Who is my sidekick? Queen Lavanna from the Lunar Chronicles. The next character is gonna have to be really bad for her to not win. I mean, her lose. Or Julian Blackthorne from Lady Midnight. Oh, definitely Julian. Like Julian is perfect for a sidekick. Not that he's like a sidekick, but I feel like he'd be a great sidekick because he's really thoughtful. He has a lot of power, so he could help me out. Um, but his personality isn't like so overpowering that I feel like he would overshadow me. I feel like we'd actually make a pretty good team, actually. So Julian makes a great sidekick. Queen Lavanna would not. She would like make everything about her and take over the show, which is not cool. Queen Lavanna, that's not cool. But she's not cool. So really, what can you expect from her? I like the next question. I am the manager of an avocado admiring company. I do love avocados. This makes sense. Who would you fire for lack of communication skills? Gansey from the Raven Boys. He's not a very good communicator. Or Cress from Lunar Chronicles. Aww. Cress is excellent at communicating, I feel like. So definitely Gansey. Gansey is terrible at communicating. Like, he's okay. He keeps a lot to himself. So definitely Gansey would have to be fired from the avocado admiring company. He's too busy like trying to find Welsh kings to admire avocados anyway. We need somebody devoted to avocados. Devoted. You just finished a book where your favorite character dies. Who would comfort you? Rose Hathaway from Vampire Academy. Now, when I said Dimitri, did I say Vampire Diaries or Vampire Academy? I hope I said Vampire Academy. Or Triss from the Divergent series. Triss would not comfort me, so definitely Rose. I feel like Rose would comfort her friends. She's not maybe this fuzziest character ever, but she would definitely comfort her friends, and I'm assuming if I'm telling this person about the sad character death in the book that they are my friend, because I don't know who else, like why would I be telling a stranger that my favorite character in a book died? That's not something I would do. So definitely Rose because I feel like she would support her friends. She's actually very supportive and defensive of her friends. She's awesome. I love Rose. 8 is it's high school. Who is in the popular clique? Like, which of these characters would be in the popular clique? Prince Kai from the Lunar Chronicles, or Kaz Brecker from Six of Crows? Yeah, definitely Prince Kai. That's incredibly easy. He's already royalty. He is super like well trained. He already has like 1,000 fans or like millions of fans all over the world. So he's already like in the popular group, even in the Lunar Chronicles, because everybody's in love with him. Kaz Brecker, he like one of the delinquent kids. It's always in detention. I don't know, but maybe not. Maybe he doesn't get caught, but he'd definitely be like one of the kids. Like him and his crew would be like over in the sidelines, like doing something sneaky, playing pranks and stuff. It's your birthday! Yay! Who would have the nerve to forget your birthday? Who would? Let's find out. Jen Carstairs from the Infernal Devices. Oh, this is funny. Or Will Herondale from the Infernal Devices. Definitely Will would forget my birthday because he's like really wrapped up in his own stuff. I feel like Jem would so remember my birthday. Jem is so sweet. He would definitely remember. Will would be too busy with his angst. You've just found an up and coming booktube star. Who is it? Dorian from Throne of Glass. I can see that actually. He likes to read. Or Winter from the Lunar Chronicles. Ooh. I feel like it would make more sense for Dorian. Dorian would most likely, because he likes to read. Winter, I think, would probably also do pretty well as a booktube star. Um, like her personality, I think, could be good. She's good in the public eye and everything. They're both royalty, so they're both really good. Um, I feel like Dorian though. Dorian would be much more comfortable on camera, I think, than Winter. How about that? Dorian. I think Dorian. They'd also be really cute together, like as a duo booktube team. Maybe they could collab. You could only invite one person to your slumber party. Or sleepover, I guess, because party is more than one person. Who do you pick? Oh, I got you. Percy Jackson. Ooh. Or Inej. As much as I do love Inej, she is amazing. I feel like Percy Jackson would just be more fun to hang out with. Like I love Inej, but I think Percy Jackson, like watching movies and stuff with him, would just be way more fun than with Inej. So I'm gonna have to go with Percy because he would be so much fun to hang out with. Next question is funny. Bam, you're pregnant. Who is the father, mother? Oh my. This is like suddenly I was in high school, now I'm pregnant. Okay. Am I a teenage mother? Katniss from Hunger Games. Or Magnus Chase from Magnus Chase series. Definitely Magnus. considering both I like his character better and that's more realistic anyway. So definitely Magnus, because he's awesome and our kids would just be adorable because they'd be like blonde and adorable. So Magnus. And they might have superpowers, which would be really cool. Except he's dead, so how would that work? Would I be dead too? Can dead people have children? Who knows? You've just sent the most important text. Who would see it and not reply? Would dare not reply to my text? Sebastian from the Mortal Instruments, or Reese from the Court of Thorns. Excuse me, this is just so exciting. Reese from the Court of Mist and Fury series. The Court of Thorns and Roses series. Sebastian would not respond. I don't know if Reese would either, but Sebastian is very busy with his evil plans, so I think he would most likely not respond. I don't think Reese would respond either, but maybe. Well, slightly more likely to. Next one is you've just come downstairs in the morning. Who is in the kitchen making breakfast instead of your mother? Selena Sarnathian. Or Captain Thorn from the Lunar Chronicles. Aww. Definitely Captain Thorn. Selena, does she cook? I think I think she can cook, but I don't know if Captain Thorn could cook either, though. But I'd much rather have breakfast with Captain Thorn than Selena anyway, because Selena, as much as I admire her character, she's an awesome character. She kind of scares me, and I don't know if I would actually get along with her. Whereas I'm pretty sure I would actually get along with Thorn. So I'm gonna go with Thorn, even though I'm not sure if it would be a good breakfast. We might have to like end up going to IHOP or something, which would also be fine because IHOP is delicious. And that is it for the You're Not Good Enough book tag. I hope that was entertaining to watch. I feel like that's a pretty good tag to do unedited because it's kind of just pulling names out of a hat or jar or whatever. I could always do it again, like editing it if you want me to. Just leave me a comment down below if you do. And let's see, I'm going to just check something out real quick. Okay. Oh, yeah. So now I'm going to do the zombie apocalypse book tag. How do you spell apocalypse? Uh, 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 so that word always messes me up. Normally what you do for this tag, it's pretty similar to the You're Not Good Enough book tag. So what you do with this one is you normally like pick out books so then you open them and then scan the page and find the first character you see on that page as your answer, but I felt like for this live stream it would probably be a lot faster if I just drew names out of a hat jar. And so what I did was I mixed in like all of the names for the You're Not Good Enough tag and for the Zombie Apocalypse tag. So I had enough plus a couple extras that will never get chosen, um, just to have extra characters in there. So that way it goes a little faster and isn't like me flipping through books. Plus I didn't feel like carrying a bunch of books over here and then having to put them back on my shelf because I'm so lazy. I don't like to do that. The first person to die in the zombie apocalypse book tag. So this is like your team at the zombie apocalypse. This tag was going around a long time ago, and then most people did it, but I never actually did it because that was before I started Booktube. So Jace, Waylon, whatever his last name is, from the Mortal Instruments is the first to die, which I really don't believe because he's like he would kill the zombies so fast. They would be so dead. Like a zombie does not want to mess with Jace. The person that I trip to get away from the zombies would be Ronan from the Raven Cycle series. Aw, I feel kind of bad tripping Ronan though. He's been through a lot. But I mean, I guess it's him for me. Is he clumsy? I don't think he's that clumsy. The first person to turn into a zombie was Draco Malfoy. Oh, that's funny. I could see that. He'd make a decent zombie. That'd be really funny. The person who trips me to get away from the zombies. Oh, how dare they? That's horrible. Blue Sergeant from the Raven Cycle. Oh no, Blue. I thought I thought we were cool. I thought we were friends. Why would you do this to me? Why? I thought I knew you better than that. The idiot of the team, because every team needs one of those. Aw, Emma Carstairs. Oh, poor Emma. I don't like, maybe she's not the smartest person in the world. She doesn't always make the best choices, but I love her dearly. And I'm so sad that she's the idiot of the group. I'm also sad that Jace dies first. This is just not good. This zombie apocalypse is really an apocalypse. Next we have the medic. Ron Weasley. Harry Potter. Interesting. I don't know how safe I would feel with Ron Weasley as the medic, but I I guess if that's what fate draws, everyone's gonna die. The weapons expert. Now this should have been Jace, but Simon Lewis is the weapons expert. So like you should have switched him and Jace because that would have made more sense. But Simon Lewis is apparently the weapons expert. I guess later on he might be like we're talking like at the point where we get to Tales from Shadowhunter Academy. I feel like maybe he could be a weapons expert around there. Maybe. Ah, the Brawler. Annabeth Chase from Percy Jackson. I could see that. I could see her being the Brawler. I feel like she's a lot smarter and a lot like wiser than that, seeing as she's the daughter of Athena. but I could also definitely see her like getting really angry at people and starting a fight. So I could see that. She would also make a good weapons expert though. Okay, who's left? Who's going to be our team captain? Oh, Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter is our team captain. This is gonna be fun. Oh my god. I really want to see this team actually in existence with like Emma as the idiot, Simon as the weapons expert, and Ron as the medic. I'm kind of terrified of this poor team, but this is amazing and so hilarious. I can't believe how none of the characters actually matched their like fate or whatever their spot that they got. That is hilarious. So that was the zombie apocalypse book tag. That was actually really fun to do. I hope you enjoyed that. Um, and I have 3 characters left that did not get a fate. So I might just do, since I have 3 characters left that did not get to go into the other tags, I'm gonna just do, I feel like, Mary Kiss Cliff with them because there are 3 of them. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. So we have Neville Longbottom, Voldemort, and America Singer. So even if we're going from personality alone and not the fact that I am a girl and wouldn't really want to date America anyway, we're just going from personality alone, um, I would definitely Cliff Voldemort because, yeah. I was hoping he'd like end up in one of the other tags. That's why I threw him in there. I thought he'd be funny. But so yeah, I would definitely Kiss America and then marry Neville because even if we're just going by personality alone, I still feel like I would rather be with Neville because he's super sweet and he might be an awesome husband, I swear. So that is what my Mary Kiss Cliff a random edition is. So that was all of the tags I had prepared today. So I think that's going to be it for this video, this 200 subscribers celebration. Thank you so much for watching if you tuned in at a later date, and thank you so much to the people who asked questions. I really hope you enjoyed this. It was actually a really fun tags to do live because I feel like they're simple enough that they don't require a whole lot of editing anyway, so I think they're a really good one to do live. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm definitely going to rename this video so that you know exactly what tags are done in this video. And thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. And thank you so much to everybody who has watched any of my videos and who has commented, liked any of my videos. I appreciate, and of course subscribed. I appreciate it so, so much. And you are awesome. And thank you so much for watching this. And I hope you all have a wonderful night or day or whatever time you happen across this live stream. All right, that's it. Bye.